WSTKS-FM Worldwide, digital collaborative learning for the 21st century.
Hello again, everyone. It's Professor Schwartz on the air once again, talking to all the world from right here in the WSTKS-FM Worldwide studios. Join Onyx the Cat and me today to learn about the 3 key parts of any collaborative project that I ask student learning teams to complete in the courses I teach. All set? Here we go. 1, there is the project itself. First and foremost, your student learning team should develop, complete, and submit the project itself as outlined in the assignment prompt contained within the project packet on D2L by the appropriate due date and time. Typically, student learning teams in my courses are asked to review and evaluate recent journal articles and apply some of the thinking presented therein to specific course materials for the first project. Later, they are asked to create reader's guides, and finally, for the third project, teams get to put on their thinking caps and engage in some real-world problem solving near the end of the course. In each case, students are asked to think about course materials in terms of power, oppression, inequity, and justice against the larger backdrop of race, ethnicity, gender, sexuality, socioeconomic class, and identity. Thinking about course materials like this introduces numerous interesting possibilities for examination and discussion and related thinking that are relevant to the world off campus and more interesting than simply looking at films or literature in isolation. Creativity, too, plays a part in these student learning team projects. Students are actively encouraged to use their past life experience, prior knowledge, interpretation, and understanding of course materials, plus a wide array of digital tools and applications to create and share their new knowledge with each other and the world. Secondly, there is the bibliography or works cited page. Regardless of the specific project prompt and the form that your team's completed project takes, you need to document all of the sources your student learning team has consulted and/or used in a properly formatted bibliography or works cited page set up according to current MLA, APA, or Chicago-style guidelines. Keep in mind that, at the college level, simply pasting in hyperlinks to your sources is not sufficient. A hallmark of solid scholarship is the well-formatted bibliography or works cited page. You can learn all about how to set up such a document by consulting a Michigan State University reference librarian, visiting the Purdue OWL website, or, surprise, going the old-fashioned route and closely examining one of the handbooks or guidebooks detailing MLA, APA, or Chicago citation styles. Finally, we come to the third part of all of the collaborative projects that I ask students to complete, the collaborative reflection and self-assessment, in which you take a hard look at your student learning team's internal dynamic, work habits, and related choices through the collaborative process of creating your latest team project. Rather than supply a banal description of the process, however, your team should revisit what worked well for it, where issues arose that hindered your teamwork behind the development and completion of your project, and how you might more concretely address those issues in an effective way as your team moves forward in the course. In other words, how can your team avoid repeating the same mistakes? Even if or when things have gone pretty smoothly for your team, it's still worth considering how when and where your student learning team can streamline its collaborative process to complete upcoming weekly work and any remaining projects more cohesively and efficiently.
WSTKS-FM Worldwide, digital collaborative learning for the 21st century. If you find this podcast helpful, be sure to hit like, share, and subscribe.
To wrap up, read the project prompt carefully, ask questions if you are confused, and use the grading rubric at the back of the project packet as a checklist to make sure that your student learning team is hitting all of its targets. When your team is all done and everyone is satisfied that you have developed a well-polished, high-quality piece of work, one person on your student learning team, the communications specialist, should upload all 3 parts of the completed project to the submission folder on D2L. These 3 items include 1, the project itself, 2, a properly formatted bibliography or works cited page, and 3, a collaboratively written team reflection on and self-assessment of team practices, work habits, related choices, and how your team might further refine its approach moving forward. Tune in again for more helpful tips, tricks, and advice based on my 25-plus years of teaching and working with thousands of undergraduates at 3 Big Ten universities across the upper Midwest of the United States. In the meantime, thank you for joining me today. I'll see you in class, online, or during Zoom office hours if you drop by with a question. Stay healthy, have a safe and a productive week. With special regards from Onyx, the cat what am. So long, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.
You've just heard a podcast from WSTKS-FM Worldwide, digital collaborative learning for the 21st century.